Hey guys, it's Eddie here at ELG's Restorations. So here I am on this build off here for Three Blind Mice, going with that 64 Chevy Nova delivery, and here you have me stripping the vehicle with that citrus strip. It works pretty good. You just have to leave it for a couple of a day, couple of days, so it'll work pretty good. Here I am just rubbing it all over it, and I have another dairy delivery that I'm working on as well. It was a fun project. I really enjoyed it. Great stuff. Here I am polishing it. I used Brasso, since I was in the military. I used Brasso to polish all that brass, and I've always used it. And here I am just using my finger to polish it. I'm not using a Dremel or anything like that. I was gonna go with a Spectra Flame color on this. I changed my mind. I looked at a couple of pictures here and there, just thinking of what I wanted to do with it. I was gonna make it look like a vintage Hot Wheel, and I changed my mind. I changed my mind quite a few times. Um, it was, like I said, it was a fun project. I really enjoyed it, and I worked on other projects in between, uh, between the paint booth and creating those axles. I did use some wheels off of Green Light, if I remember correctly, or well, I can't recall which ones I used. Anyhow, I think the project came out pretty nice, in my opinion. I don't know what you guys think. Yeah, well, obviously you guys let me know what you think. But there's several images that I've taken here. At the end, I didn't put it on a rotisserie. I just took some pictures, cropped them so that you can get some nice views of what I've done. I was happy with the end result. However, I haven't worked on Hot Wheels for a long time, especially with the water decals. And so I did have some trouble. That's why you see me show all those decals. I did print up a whole page just in case I needed to use them up. I did use two sets of decals, but overall it went well. Here it is. I painted it white. I went with a Yanko look. I made a little video, a short video here on how I used the watch spring barrels there, because I didn't have any brass tubing. And so I made a short informational video on that while I was doing this project, and it came out really nice. The axles worked really good. The axles on the what I pulled them off of fit perfectly inside this tube, and it just rolls really nice. I really like the stance of it. It's really nice and low. I didn't have to file any of the base or anything like that. I just set it to where it rolls uh, right over the table. It's really nice, this project. And so here I am pulling those little pins off of those barrels. You got to watch out that they do have springs inside of them, and so you might want to be careful with those. Then so I went off and I put those decals, like I said. I didn't go really crazy on the decals. I just put a couple of decals that I thought would look nice. Since this is a delivery, I was gonna put some on the side of the body, and I just thought it was just gonna be too much. Here I'm showing you that I did file down the base on there just so that I can fit these on there. It was really interesting how this project came about. I'm really happy with the end results of it, and here I'm going to show you a couple of pictures, and you can see all the projects that I have going. You see a lot of rattle cans. There's the all the decals that I printed. I printed out both negative and positive on there, and I'll use the other ones on another later project that I'm working on. Here I am measuring the decals. They were a little bit bigger than what I expected. However, if I would have gone any smaller, you really couldn't make out Yanko on there. And so that's I think the overall size at the end I think was pretty good. And as I was saying, I'm waiting for a set of air kit set coming in, and I'm using rattle cans right now. And so I'm doing with what I can, what I have. And so here's what we started with: X-Men '64 Chevy Nova delivery, and here is what I came up with. I think it looks pretty good. It's really nice and low. It's actually lower than what you can see here. Just that mirror makes it look like it's really higher than it is. Those I think it came out pretty good. Just like to see what you guys think. I do appreciate your comments, any feedback. Thanks a lot for watching. Be good or be good at it. Want to give a shout out to the guys at Three Blind Mice for giving me the opportunity to on this build off with the '64 Chevy Nova. Good luck to everybody. Thanks a lot.